Hi, everyone. Welcome again to another podcast.
Hi, everyone.
We are going to look today at the topic and theme of expectations, and we thought we would start off with the first couple paragraphs from Workbook Lesson 24 from A Course in Miracles. Do not perceive my own best interest. In no situation that arises do you realize the outcome that would make you happy. Therefore you have no guide to appropriate action and no way of judging the result. What you do is determined by your perception of the situation, and that perception is wrong. It is inevitable then that you will not serve your own best interest. Yet they are your only goal in any situation which is correctly perceived. Otherwise you will not recognize what they are. That's just the start. Then, if you realize that you do not perceive your own best interest, you could be taught what they are. But in the presence of your conviction that you do know what they are, you cannot learn. The idea for today is a step toward opening your mind so that learning can begin.
Wow.
There it is, opening. That's what our goal is, opening our mind.
Yeah, and I feel that it's so powerful because it's like the opening is to let it go, all our thoughts about all the thinking that I know that is the best for me, but it's like, okay, Jesus, I don't know anything to this world. I don't know what I need to do. I don't know what the all outcome that I was thinking that is the best for me. I start to recognize that it's not the way, it's not that, and how I need to live in this world. And I feel that one is like, that the lesson start to show us like, to be very, that open mind, to change all the program in our mind, to start to change and start to let it go, all the war and all the belief, the how we need to live here.
Yeah. It seems like all of the goals that are projected onto any situation are just coming from the ego mind, mostly unconscious, but it's like once you look upon the world through the ego, there's an agenda. If you go to the grocery store, you have an agenda to buy food. If you go to the bank, you have an agenda to get money or pay bills or transfer money or get cash or something. And then I think when you start to look at it in terms of relationships, it starts to be clear that however you perceive the situation and the relationships is just based on ego beliefs. I mean, all roles are ego beliefs, and then when you have a role, either for yourself or for anyone else, then you believe there's rules for the situation, and the rules have to follow according to the roles. But all of it's made up, and it's like Jesus is asking us to just say, no, I want to teach you how to forgive. I want to teach you how to have no agenda and no expectations for any situation. And that's what we were just reading in the lesson. In no situation do you perceive your own best interest. He doesn't even say in some situations you don't perceive it. He's saying in no situation, because it's so much conditioning and programming.
Yeah, and it's so beautiful, the thing that you say, if I go to the bank, I think that I'm going for take money, but it's like he start to show that all situation is only a one backdrop for see more to the situation. It's like, I don't know if I'm going to the bank for give money. Maybe that is the backdrop to the backdrop. But really, I need to have, if I go to the bank, I will go to have a whole encounter, or I will go to extend my love, or I will go to see one belief in my mind that I need to see. It's like, is to start to live with a different perspective in our mind, to be very, how say in this lesson, very open mind, to say, okay, Jesus, show me moment a moment, how do you want the go for the bank? How do you want the expend this day? It's like, show me all the way, show me all, because I don't know how to live here. And I feel that in the point is like, another thing that we are talking is very present, is very attentive in all the moment, in all the steps that we are doing. Is okay, now is driving the car. Okay, I am with you in driving the car. I would like to feel completely here. I'm driving the car. Even the driving the car is a one backdrop for be present, for see the people that cross to the street with this extension to love, because in all the moment we can do the extension to love, and we can do the miracle worker in all the moment. But it's like, let it go, all the things that we need to thinking, that is what is for.
Yeah, it seems like in simple terms we're opening our mind, but we're opening our heart. I know we have a friend we're going to be meeting, a new friend, Alex Sarah, and you were saying a lot of his songs are very heart-opening songs. And I played for you recently a friend of mine from many years ago, Thomas Dunn, who had an album called Course Chants, which a lot of them were workbook lessons chanted that are from A Course in Miracles. But he had one song about, I open my heart to love, I open my heart to love. And I think that is also the free inner feeling of not having expectations or agendas, where it's like you're showing up with the innocence of a child, and you don't really know what the situation is for, but you're really present. You're just there. Your eyes are wide open. You're open for discovery. You know, there maybe is even a sense of like an innocent curiosity, where there's not you're not trying to make something of the situation or try to have an outcome in the situation. And that seems to be key to opening the heart, because if you have some kind of a past belief or past agenda that you put onto the situation or onto the relationship, then there's some kind of constriction or limit, that it's a feeling of something's limited.
And this is for every one situation. Is like, for example, is coming to my mind is if I have a partner, if for the partner give me love, I have one outcome in that moment, because I thinking that a partner, if I receive love, is in that moment is I'm not in the present. I am in expectation in that relationship. And in the moment is start to come in the fear, because what is happening is don't happen. My expectation is coming fear. If we go to one trip or one travel is okay. That trip, in that trip, I'm going to the trip for what outcome, for or relaxing or for no different place. If I put my focus on my outcome outside, in that my happiness is coming. If happen this outcome, I'm not present, and I am with fear, and I don't allow to Jesus show me that adventure in this situation. It's like I block the gift that in the different situation is coming to me when I thinking what is for, when I thinking the situation that I need to come in. For that is like I can feel that is continue praying. That is coming with a past podcast, is continue praying for He help to let it go all resistance to the outcomes, because when in the different situation, when I thinking that I know how need to come in the thing, how is the difference. When I know something, when I thinking that I know something, I lost me. I feel that I lost me. I lost me to the gift. I lost me to the He showed me the way. And to the adventure. I lost me to the adventure.
Yeah. It's interesting with, I was just thinking of quantum physics, and I was thinking of Albert Einstein and how he said past, present, and future are illusions. It is an illusion, and how he always taught that from the laws of physics, there is no difference between the past and the future, that they're the same, they're identical. And in human perception, that seems to contradict everything. If the future was the same as the past, then there really would be no inclination to try to make anything different, because you couldn't. You would see it's futile to try to have desires and preferences for something to be different in the future, because the past and the future are under the laws of physics are the same, they're identical. And so I think that really brings the mind into more of a present focus, because then there's not a sense of ambition, or I need to do this, or I have to do that, or if I don't do this, then something bad could happen. If I don't do that, all of what seems to be the human condition seems to be based on a lie. And it's a lie about time. And it seems to be we keep discovering more the present moment. Like, it's always like, again, the answer. Again, it's always coming back to the same thing, like, be present. You relax in the present moment. You feel laughter in the present moment. You feel joy in the present moment. You feel happy in the present moment. And it seems like there has to be a willingness, or give yourself permission to be present in the face of all this past conditioning, which says, time is money, and you got to keep working, and you've got to do more and be better, and all those kind of false ideas.
And I feel that the present moment and the trust is give hand to hand.
Mm-hmm.
Is coming hand to hand, because it's like in the present moment we can rest, and we can rest that is that whatever thing that is coming is not about is coming for my happiness, is coming for my joy. I trust that God is sustaining me in this moment, and I don't know how, but I can joy to this moment. I can feel the love in this moment. I can feel the peace in this moment. And I feel that this is the most exciting adventure to be in the present moment, because it's like whatever is like, even sometimes we say, okay, when we have in the morning meeting or we are talking, we will do so, and coming one prompt in your mind, okay, we go for, I don't know, whatever place, in 5 minutes, okay, go. in for what? And it's like letting go the outcomes to the whatever thing is coming, and it's joy and joy and joy, a lot of is like we're here only for feel all the joy. We are here only for feel the connection, for feel the love, and for extend the love, because when we feel the joy, when we feel the love, the only thing that we can extend for everyone and everything is the joy. And this is the thing that everyone wants. But in that moment, how do you say, is letting go the past and the future, because I don't know for what is anything, and I am very open for discover the joy in this moment, for discover the love in this moment, for discover the union in this moment, and for discover and for feeling that is empty your mind. That the key is empty your mind. You don't have any idea for what is this present moment. In the form, we don't have any idea. But all is for our love, for our happiness, for the connection, for be the Christ, for feel be the Christ.
Be the Christ. Yeah, I like that. I like the feel. Just be the Christ, because being is all important, and becoming something or pursuing something or avoiding something, all these things start to just be seen as not attractive. It's easier to just be and not to put this effort. I don't think life was meant to be constant effort or struggle to be something else. Because as soon as you have an idea of some other place or some other time or some other activity or whatever, then it's not present. The mind seems to go off into some kind of distraction of like distractive thought, like chasing something that's not really there. So I enjoy that. Be the Christ. Yes. That's the message. Be the Christ.
And it's so beautiful too, because when we are very present, we start to feeling that in the present moment is not about anything about Urpi, because I don't doing anything in this moment. I am the channel to him. It's like I can feel that it's not about one little identity. It's like I am one with everything, because everyone that is in my mind or in my vision in that moment is one with me, because everyone is support for this joy and this love that I am feeling. And for that, if I don't know if I start to feel one experience, but it's like if everyone and everything is in my mind, it's because it's me. And it's like in the present moment, we can start to feel the union, that we only are one, and everything and everyone that is appearing in my mind is support me, is support to this, for recognize that Christ mind, for support to remember my true identity, for trust and continue go in this recognition that really I know that small identity, I know the body is like I am only one mind, the Christ mind. Is the Christ mind with everyone, and I feel that is the beautiful the beauty to the practice in the present moment. And when we are talking before to the podcast is a practice, a constant practice, because we need to let it go a lot of belief in our mind for be present. Is have the humble, be humble in all the moment and say, I don't know all my past association that only can bring to me is pain, and I would like to have a different experience. And I'm very conscious, and I would like to be very conscious that in this moment I can have this experience to the Christ, but I need to let it go. I need to continue clean my mind and let it go my past, and I would like to be open for that. I would like to be very open for you. Help me to release all that thought, and you help me to be more and more humble. For you can show me that way. It's like it's a I feel that it's a continue let it go to our past association. I continue let it go all the outcomes, all these batteries. Is I continue let it go to this how we live in the past, how we live here, and how the religion say to us, how the culture say to us, what is good, what is bad. I don't know what is good. I don't know what is bad. I don't have idea. Maybe the thing that in the past I thinking that was bad is one healing for me, and I need to receive that, and it's not bad. It's good for me. It's like I don't know. It's the thing that you say today in the morning or yesterday is a question all or belief. It's question all or belief. I don't know what is for. I don't know what is for. I don't know for what is this belief. I feel fear. Okay, I send to you. Show me. I would like to have different experience in this moment. I know that in the present moment I can have a different experience, and show me and clean my mind for have that experience to joy and see different how I see in this moment, this situation, because it's that only or a natural state is to only feel that joy, only feel that happiness. If I don't feel that, if I don't see that joy in the happiness, because we put one block or one mistake of perception here.
Yeah, it seems like that is going at that idea of getting away from right things and wrong things, and good things and bad things, and being humble to see that I cannot judge. I cannot judge anything of this world, and then there's such a sense of openness that comes with that, being prior to judgment. You know, I've always loved that when I'm watching a talk show or something, and they have a panel of experts, and then one panelist talks and says, no, it's this way, and then the next one, but there's always seemingly someone on the stage or on the camera that has just got a big smile on their face. It's like we recently watched this movie about that making of the song, you know, We Are the World, and it was so beautiful in the filming of that, because when I was watching it, I kept seeing like Ray Charles with his dark glasses on, but his big smile, and just laughing at everything. And that was just a reminder to me, like, yeah, there's nothing going on, and there's really not a reason to have an opinion. I think a lot of times when people say, well, if you don't have opinions, then you're gullible or you're vulnerable. But actually, I find this openness where there's no possibility of judgment. That's strength. That's joy. That's love. That's lightheartedness. When you're clueless and you're carefree and you really have no opinion, that's just in your mind. I have no opinion about that whatsoever. It's such a freeing thought. It's almost like there's a laughter with it, because it's not you're not caught up in the ego's games of who's right, who's wrong, what's best, what's good, what's bad, what's worst. That's just not there.
Yeah. I don't know if the past podcast I sharing that or no, but that for me, one that in my mind show me that the perceptions is like on the different perception for the culture, for the religion. Is that experience that I have with my friend, when my friend said me that she was in love with one Muslim, but for here this culture is bad, but for the culture to him is good. And how I can judgment the situation, is for what I need to say that is bad or good. I don't know. It's like, and it's my personal opinion that my personal opinion is coming through my past thought for my culture. But what is the culture? The culture is the matrix too. The culture is the perception. The culture is like the rules that I need to do for have a good human, right?
You're starting to forget that word. That's a good sign.
But it's like how I can fit in this world. That is the rules. What I need to do the best for fit in this world, for be a good girl, It's like, but all that is box and box and box, and I feel that you said something beautiful today in the morning too. That this course is not for play of ideas. No, it's like, no, I don't want fit in this world. I don't want. I want to be rebellious to this world. I would like to be the Christ. I don't want fit in the rule to this world. It's like, and I feel that this is the teaching that Jesus teach to us. It's like, don't fit you don't need to fit in this world. You need to fit with our Father, with our natural, with the love. That is our purpose. He was rebellious for in Jerusalem in that moment, but because he was follow the guide moment and moment. He don't try to fit in the rule, but it's not to be rebellious for be rebellious. No, that is not. That is not to. But it's like praying. Follow the guide. It's not follow the rule to the word. It's follow the guide. That is that I feel is follow the guide. Follow the guide. What is the guide in the present moment? But that because the guide only we can hear in the present moment. We don't can hear the guide in the past, in the future. It's like the guide sometimes is okay. The Holy Spirit sometimes show, okay, this is the first step, but we don't know ever the outcome to all the step. Then he showed the next step. But even in that moment, we can say, oh, if I do one step, I know what is the outcome. We in the form, we never know the outcomes. We never know what is for. But it's like have this dependence in him, that he will show step by step, and the only outcome, the real outcome, is to remember the love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was thinking of that, of Jesus, and I was thinking of the show The Chosen, and I was thinking of an episode when he goes, he has to to go back to a synagogue and to speak in the synagogue, and they're there, and the rabbis are there, and the people of the synagogue, they're all there, and I think his mother is there too and everything. But then he goes up and he opens up the scriptures, and Jesus starts to read from the scriptures, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful. It's like a prophecy of the Messiah, and then he just says, "Today the scriptures are fulfilled." The thing is, the scriptures are kind of very linear, and they're very traditional, and they've been around for hundreds, if not thousands of years, and then one moment, today the scriptures are fulfilled. And then it's a big commotion, because it's like, that's way outside of the box. It was like the reaction in the synagogue. Everybody got so stirred up that it was as if they were saying, that's not acceptable to say that. Because this is about a prophecy for the coming Messiah. And he said, yeah, the scriptures are fulfilled this day. And it's like, no. But that is what truth is. It's never was in a box. It never did fit in to the world. And it's like it transcends the world. And I think that is what comes through from the teachings of Jesus, is this presence. Some people call it Messiah or Savior or Rabboni, great teacher. But those are just words. The actual presence, it can't be defined, and it can't be boxed in. And that's what truth is. It's transcendent. So to live that presence basically means that you're a channel for that presence, and that there's no other purpose for anything. There's no purpose for any situation or specific circumstances other than being a perfect channel of the divine, and letting the divinity use the symbols. If there's words to speak, or if there's something to do, it is just given very automatically, very naturally, without a reason in the world, or without a sense of having to do something. Because really, when we're happiest, we're not really, we really lose track of the body. When we're just in a pure state of happiness, we're not thinking of the body even.
Yeah, and I can feel, when you say that, I can feel all the joy in my heart. It's like, I don't need to worry for anything in this world. I don't need to worry for what I need to do. It's like, be that channel. It's like, you talk through to me, you do the thing through to me, you say me the encounter that I need to have, you say me at what place I need to go. It's like, I don't know, I can feel that joy, I can feel that sometimes I say to you, I don't know how to live in this world. It's like, it's really, we don't know how to live in this world, be the Christ. We want to be the Christ, but if we have that, we in that channel, in that connection, is whatever situation that appear, whatever person that appear, is only for our joy. Is be that channel, is only have experience to joy, only have experience to love. And I feel that this is, I don't know how more and more I have the experience, is the only thing that I want. Be this channel, feel his love, feel this extension to love, and don't worry about anything. It's no worry about anything. It's like, I can trust that he's guiding me. I can trust that whatever situation that appear is only for the love. It's only for the love. And I don't know, I feel that this is the most beautiful thing. Vida Channel.
Yeah, that's our version of be the love. Yeah. Be the love, be the light. Very relaxing. Very relaxing. It takes everything that would be a worry or a concern or a stress or a pressure, it just washes everything away. Because in the end it's hard to be something that you're not. And to wear a mask, it's hard to wear a mask. It's hard to pretend to be an image, or to have to work at an image, or try to improve an image, or shape an image. In the end, it's like, no, that's not the purpose of life at all.
No, and I feel that one is our assignment here. To let it go all our mask. Let it go all our mask. Let it go all the things that we believe that we are in the past. But for that I feel that is very important to be present and practice every single moment. It's like observe our mind, observe whatever thought that appear. It's like, okay, if I feel angry, for what it's like, okay, show me what is behind to this angry. Is please help me to see different, or help me to let it go. This belief that I feel that attacked or something that, but it's in whatever situation. It's like one part of the course say that we can recognize the cries, or we can wake up in this moment, in this second. It's like we have all the power to that. But I feel that he say that this the situation that we living in this moment is a perfectly situation for remember the truth. It's whatever situation. We don't need to change anything. Whatever situation is a perfect situation for remember the truth. Whatever situation, if we feel that one person attacked to us, is a perfect situation. This person is here for help to see your mind. Is the perfect person. He is blessing to you for remember the Christ in you. If you feel that you don't have money, and you feel like that situation is a perfect situation for transcend all the thoughts that appear about the appear lack that believe that you are lack. It's like I can feel that whatever situation is like, if you have experience to sickness, illness. If you have experience to illness, is the perfect situation to see your mind in what you put your valor, the valor in the body. The body, what do you think that is important? I don't know. Whatever thing that appear is like whatever situation, believe for death, for loss, is whatever situation is a perfectly situation for remembering this moment the truth, for letting go the valor to the world. For letting go the valor to the world and start to be that we don't need anything here in this world for our happiness, because we don't know this body. It's like for remember that we have one experience more deep to one body. It's like that is one of the teaching that for me Frances teach us that she's not a body, she's a present. A love present, a light present, and is praying for that experience, praying for have that connection. Is like, okay, if I appear have a one death situation, but it's not about the backdrop that appear. That is more deep to that. It's not a situation that appear. The situation is a one backdrop, but if we praying for see more to the or five senses say to us, we can have the experience more deep that is no experience to the world. It's like Francis, for me, I feel that teach us. It's like the experience that union in the mind, the connection more to the bodies, the energy never is we are not a body. We transcend the body, and I feel that it's like, for whatever situation that appears, pray for show, for he can show us for what is, for see more to the, more deep to this world, more deep to the five senses.
Yeah. That's what teaching is. It's to demonstrate, and when you feel that openness and that love, then that's the teaching. It's really, it doesn't even involve persons teaching and learning. It's just it's the Beatitudes. It's a state of mind that is taught and learned. It's reinforced as you're in the present. It's strengthening the awareness that this is the answer, and you need not look outside yourself to change the world or make something happen. So that's beautiful, because I know we've talked about that, where it feels like Francis's presence is behind everything and everyone, and it's a sense of spirit, of love, of helpfulness, and it's not confined to what's called an earth lifetime or a body. Even when people talk about the soul, I like to think of the soul as spirit. It's expansive.
And that is, and it's so beautiful, because I feel that you guide for us for that experience with Francis, and Francis guide us too. They say, okay, when we have a one meeting, when she's sharing for us about the experience that she has, say, don't see me with illness. See me in the joy, in the love, in my real state. And she was teaching this moment. And you guide for that way. It's not about the body. It's not about the body. It's in that moment I feel that it's so beautiful, because the community practice this open mind. See outside to the box. Don't see how the rules to the world need to teach us to see. This experience is a beautiful and powerful experience for feeling the deep love, for feeling the deep for see the life, for see the love. But we need to be very open mind. That is the guide that coming in that moment.
Yes.
Open mind, and it's so beautiful, because all the parable that coming through to this experience with Francis is miracles and holy encounter. When I was hearing, listening to different situations that appear with different persons, I mean, I have a drink with Francis. When I call a one doctor, have this experience. Oh my God, it's happening a lot of miracles, more that I can think. This is wow. I can start to. I was feeling that all the love that appeared, the big backdrop that was the situation, and I can say, oh wow, it's like I can see that, because Jesus is the representation to the Christ, but the Christ are all is the Christ, all is one mind, the Christ mind. And I feel that Francis show us the Christ. Show us the Christ. She's the Christ, and she demonstrate to us the Christ in her. It's like, oh my God, it's all the gift that he sent to us. Is so powerful, so beautiful.
Yeah, we really just accept it. Yeah. Accept it. That's the main thing. The ego analyzes, the Holy Spirit accepts. The ego diagnoses the Holy Spirit accepts. The ego compares. The Holy Spirit accepts. It's all about just the acceptance. And we were talking before the podcast of this idea that wisdom expects all things to be exactly as they are, which is a kind of a roundabout way of saying that wisdom doesn't have any expectations, so it can welcome all things exactly as they are. And to me, that's spirit. That's the one unified love of the Spirit. We want to be happy. We want to be relaxed. We want to be in the flow. And Jesus is like, good, all very, very good. Now, don't have any expectations for the form of the world, or don't have any goals for the form of the world, and you will be happy. You'll just see how happy you are. Don't try to judge something that you don't even understand, because if you think you understand something in form, then you don't. That's it's very humbling.
No.
You don't. We're talking about repeating the word 3 times. No.
No. Yeah, and that is a humble too. No, that is a humble. When I thinking that I know something, wrong as well. No. We always was a mistake. When I thinking that we know something is like, even that when appears no, it's like, I don't know what is for never. I know what is for never. I know the answer in any situation, and that is a humble that we are talking of. Humble. Very humble very humble. I feel that is one life too, very humble. To know in every moment, I don't know. He showed us.
Beautiful. This is a beautiful flow of just looking at that topic. And we started off with, I do not perceive my own best interest, and the reminder, in no situation do you perceive your own best interest. So, humble.
Humble, and I love that he show us. He show us in every moment, very present moment. Be very present, and I love that he teach us. And I feel that this is the let it go the identity. This is a way to let it go the identity. And I remember the last interview that I made with Frances, it was let it go. And she said me, this is a one way to let it go. Continue, let it go. And it's let it go all the things that I thinking about this identity, the Urpi. Is remember that I'm no Urpi, that I am the love. And for that is let it go. And that you say me another day too. And maybe in the first moment, the let it go feel like, oh my God, I lost something. But another day we are talking, but no, the let it go is, yay, I more and more less Urpi, and I more and more love. The true identity. That is good. This is a good news. That is a good news.
Yeah. That's it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. That was a beautiful joining, and I hope everyone enjoyed it, because we enjoyed it. So we're just floating along here. So many blessings.
Many love. Bye.
Bye-bye.